Ready to open the hood? UseTool for the tutorials.
And for car parts, the right idea is the Mr. Auto app. Easy, fast, and with better prices than on the website.
You will find the TRW control arms used in the video through the link in the description. Turn your engine off and pull up the handbrake. In order to make changes to the control arms on your vehicle, you must lift the front of the car and remove the wheels. This will give you full access to the suspension system. Loosen the stud bolts on the front wheels. Raise the front of the vehicle and put it in the two-axle stands. We strongly suggest watching the tutorial, raising your vehicle safely before carrying out this step. You will then be able to take off the wheels. Don't forget to slide them under the vehicle. Remove the crankcase. As the components to be removed are very often seized up, don't hesitate to brush and to use penetrating oil to facilitate the operation. Be careful not to get any degreaser on the disc. If you do, make sure to decontaminate the disc using brake cleaner. In order to remove the control arms, you'll need to remove its ball joint. Using a socket wrench and an 18mm socket, loosen the ball joint retaining nut. Hold the nut with an 18mm spanner. Then remove the screw. You can use a drift punch to help you remove it. Remove the ABS sensor hose from the control arms. Using a hammer and a chisel, remove the ball joint from the axle stub. Brush the two screws holding the control arms to the engine subframe, then spray them with degreaser. Then, using an 18mm spanner, a ratchet, an extension and an 18mm socket, unscrew the front retaining screw on the control arms. Then remove it. Using the same tools, unscrew the rear retaining screw on the control arms. Then remove the screw. You can now remove the control arm. Retrieve the ABS sensor retaining clip from the old control arms. Remove the metal plate from the ball joint.
Hi, it's Theo from UseTool. I hope this video has helped you a lot in your car maintenance. We will be super grateful if you could spread the word so that we can produce even more tutorials. Simply give us a like, a comment, and hit that subscribe button. It really helps us boost the channel and help the whole community. Thanks a lot and have a great one.
You will find the TRW parts and products used in the video in the link in the description. Take your new control arm and remove the protection on the ball joint. Place the metal plate on the ball joint. Start by brushing, then greasing the location of the control arm to facilitate the installation. Place the control arms in their slot and thread the front retaining screw through the subframe. You now have to put the ball joint back into the steering knuckle. You can use a plastic mallet to make it easier to insert. It is now necessary at the ball joint level with the jack in order to align the rear silent block with the screw hole in the subframe. In addition, the silent blocks on the engine subframe side must be tightened in the vehicle on the ground position in order to preserve their integrity. Reinsert the rear retaining bolt, then screw it back in. Do the same with the front retaining screw. Finalize the tightening of the screws with a torque wrench. Remove the jack. Place the ABS sensor retaining clip. Then reclip the ABS sensor into its various slots. Fit the new ball joint screw supplied in the kit. Then screw it back in. Finish off the tightening with the torque wrench. You can now repeat the operation on the other side. Put the crankcase back in, put the wheels of your vehicle back on, and lower it to the ground. During this operation, you will work on the front end of your car. A professional alignment check should be performed to ensure that your steering system is once again perfectly adjusted and functioning. Operation completed.
Hi, it's Theo from UseTool. I hope this video has helped you a lot in your car maintenance. We would be super grateful if you could spread the word so that we can produce even more tutorials. Simply give us a like, a comment, and hit that subscribe button. It really helps us boost the channel and help the whole community. Thanks a lot and have a great one.